I have to put the lip gloss on. It puts the lotion on the skin, honey. Y'all, I feel like I'm in my baddie era. Did y'all see the black new moon? Have y'all seen the witching hour? I'm gonna keep saying that because we're influential like that. We're here to talk about the music news, honey, baby, because the girls are putting in the work. They're making my job so much easier. I must say. I must say. I'm just truly thankful. Yeah. She was a fairy. Yeah, yeah. She was a fairy. Yeah, yeah. She was a fairy with a fatty. Mm, 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 mm. Is it giving baddie? Is it giving baddie? I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all last year it's not always about talent, it's about drive, hustle, and vision? Didn't I say that? Didn't we say that, Race Squad? And can we talk real fast? Tell me why I went to go see a movie. I don't remember what the movie is called. It's called like, it's a Pete Davidson movie. And it was really weird. And when I say really weird, I'm talking about super weird. They were doing stuff in the movie. But I feel like they be doing that shit. You know, art often imitates life. Those that get it. You know, I'm not going to prison. And I don't want the people to come to my front door because, honey, I don't know nothing. Okay? I don't know anything. I don't know the secrets, and the people don't tell me the secrets, okay? Please come in like this video. I was sitting there, I was like, Pete, what is this? What is this, Pete? And it didn't make it no better because I watched this movie on Netflix called The Northern Man or The Northerner, or I don't know. Baby, I felt like I was on Wild Goose Chase. I feel like the messages is right in front of us. We just gotta pick up what they put down. I don't know. But hey, Guitar Bass, it's your girl Brit going live with the Brain Talk and Bass Talk. We have to talk. Now, before we get started, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my fave, the baby water, and let's get into the mess, shall we? How you can like this video is by double tapping the screen or hitting those three dots right there, right there. How you can engage with this video is by hitting those three dots right there. That's how you can send monetary support. That being said, opinions are not fakes. Opinions are not fakes. Opinions are not fakes. Hey, Bang Squad, what is going on? Please get the likes up. Can we get 50 likes? Thank you. Can y'all come in liking the video so I can stop asking y'all to like the video? I just feel like that is redundant. Hey, Dream Doll, what is going on? Hello, hello, hello. Shout out to all the international and domestic bays. We are doing amazing. How are y'all feeling? Hey, Denitra, hello. Listen, trolls. Listen, you troll in this chat, the mods will get you. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So I want to start off with Icy Spicy. I want to start off with Icy Spicy because to me, the girls, I don't like when the girls come in to whatever industry they're in and act as if there's some supreme being, right? There's nothing new under the sun. Granted, a lot of people are known for things like Amber Rose is known for the bald blonde head. Black China is known for the bang and the long hair and the insane lip combo, right? Nicki Minaj is known for the pink wigs. Little Kim is known as the fashion girl, right? There's things people know people for. Missy Elliott is known for her videos, iconic visuals, like being a creative. Just certain things you hear, you see, you know it's them. Just like Lil Wayne is known for the lighter flicking in a song before he goes in. You just know certain things about certain artists. When I see Ice Spice is out here previewing MIA song. She did a sample. I think it's going to be great. I think she's really tapped into her creativity despite how y'all feel about Icy Spicy. She's here to stay. She's been solidified by the queen of rap. She's been solidified by the queen of rap. Nicki Minaj did 2 songs with her. She's solidified in hip hop forever. So she's not going nowhere. She hasn't left. She's here to stay. So when I see somebody named Jordania, somebody I'm not looking for, checking for, I don't even know what you do. She was talking to some other girl who can barely rap, who dates 4 brats. I just feel like, what is with y'all and saying people are copying y'all? You didn't create anything. The swoop on your head, baby, are you forgetting about old Hollywood? They were doing that way before you had thought of, way before your parents were even created. I don't get why y'all get on Beyonce's internet and act like y'all created something. You didn't create no wave. You didn't create no trend. I don't even know who you are. And she might have seen you and said, I can do it, and she did it better. I don't get why y'all be like, I did it first. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. The girlies who created something and have a wave about themselves and have the it factor, we see that. We can tell it's in them. It's not on them, it's in them. That's why we like them. If you were this iconic fashion girly, we would be groveling. That's the era people are in, especially when it comes to the pretty pictures on the free apps. I don't get it. To say that Ice Spice was inspired by you when she dressed up as Betty Boop for Halloween is comical. It's quite laughable. Then you're tagging Sweetie. Honey, we don't know you. We don't know you. You don't even go here. And I can't stand when beautiful women decide to pick fights, because then we have to be mean to you. And we know y'all can't keep up, and you're like, I'm standing on business. Baby, who are you? Are you a rapper's girlfriend? Baby mama? Are you an athlete's girlfriend? Baby mama? Like, if 2 plus 2 equals 4, how are we getting 6? So I went Ice Spice on this. I'm glad she paid you dust, because you hoes is out of control. I made it to 8 minutes and 30 seconds before I said that. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all agree. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all disagree. I put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Put a 2 in the chat if you disagree. I just feel like the girls be lying. Like, we know people for certain things. I don't know you. I don't know you. When it comes to the girlies who put that shit on, who do hair and clothing, they may not have a large following, but we know their mark. We know their imprint. And y'all know over here, we're fair. We're fair. We don't have to lie, you know? Let me see if I can show y'all, because I couldn't believe it. I was like, nah, Ice Spice has some weird groupie heifer talking about some, you stole my look. She looked a mess. She looked a hot mess. And I'm going to show y'all, because the girls be doing stuff like this, and I'm like, what? Did I not save it? Because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Where is Coffee City? Because Coffee City, did Coffee City do it? I thought you did it. Coffee City, let me look at the thing, because I sent something to Coffee City earlier. Coffee City, baby, is back. She's back, and she's better, honey. Her name is Jordan Pauline. Like, this is the girl. I don't even know who she is. She looks like a fucking mess. This is her right here. The one with the blonde. She looks a mess. It's not, see when the girls be doing surgery, baby, you look like the girl from Fashion Nova. I don't even know who you are. Like, who are you? Let me click on her hashtag, because I don't know who this heifer is. Oh, they're saying a rising pop sensation crowned the Guyanese pop princess. She looks a freaking mess. I'm sorry. She looks like the Fashion Nova girl. I don't. I hate when y'all do that. You talking about you created this swoop. Like, we don't know you. And look at the swoop. This is who Ice Spice got inspired by. I can't stand when the girls do that. You're a beautiful girl. Like, it's just a no for me, dog. Ain't that what you call it used to say all the time? Let me see what the comments is saying. Please, Superman had that same little swoop. Everybody calm down. I got this. Jordan, the people want to know, who are you and how did you get here? Her curl looked drunk. Ice Spice's curl looks sophisticated. I will never understand when y'all do stuff like that. I don't like it when none of them do it, because we don't know you. We don't know you. Beautiful girl. Just, I don't know. Again, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Put a 2 in the chat if you disagree. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Put a 2 in the chat if you disagree. Yup, Nikki already called her the Princess of Rap. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And the girl who's mad swoop got the nerve to be, it was raggedy. I was just like, oh my God. Thank you, Summer Vibes. Ain't nobody copied that girl janky ass swoop. I ain't never seen her before in my life. I ain't never seen that lady before in my life. Like, never. Like, never ever. Never ever. I see a couple wins. Okay, so moving right along. Beyonce has came out with a new Cecred line, and baby Beyonce is booked and busy. They said that the color of the Cecred is a lapis, and if you look up lapis, it has something to do with hair and all this stuff. Let me just tell y'all something. Beyonce is in her bag, honey. She is paying tribute. She is tapped in. I told you, if the girls would just go to the water sometimes and just woosah, they can come out on top too. I get it. It's easy to be upset, and it's easy to place blame as to why you can't get the things that you're getting. But when you focus on your own paper, focus on what you could do to be a better human being, you could be successful too. I truly believe that. I don't understand why people be in the entertainment business crying on the internet. That will never make sense to me. Never, ever, ever, ever makes sense to me. It just doesn't. So shout out to Beyonce. Beyonce is out here working, honey. She said, I got that residual income. I told you, you need the residuals. She got Sir Davis. She got Cecred. Mama is tapped in. And didn't her husband just hit 2-point-something Billy? Wasn't it a certain Sloan Bella? Yeah, we're calling out that fake psychic, fake medium that y'all praise. Y'all went up for that doppelganger, that white woman who was stealing from black people, saying that at the end of 2024, he would reach a certain demise. We're now towards the end of 2025. Didn't she say a lot about Diddy and them? See, when y'all be doing the bidding as if y'all are God, you change the fate. Some of you should really tap in. That's for the spiritual girlies who want to throw the rocks and pray to the sand and look at the stars. I'm not mad at it. I'm just telling you. If you're going to do it right. That's why I told y'all, I say, ain't no white woman tapping into no black people who are already tapped in. Y'all think they're going to let that white woman tap into their energy? And y'all believed it? What kind of slave mentality do y'all have? Y'all remember I did the video on her ass when I first heard it. I said, she ain't tapped into nothing. I still stand on that. 2 1.5 billion, child. Ooh, hey, the Juice Talk Radio. What is going on? I just was like, y'all love putting white people in our business. That's all I'm saying about that. Moving right along. Shout out to Cecred. And when I was looking at it, they have this oil that you can put in your braids and it helps make your braids easier to take out. I'm gonna have to look into that. Speaking of looking into that, do you see the braids? Do you see the product? Yes. Do you see the product? Do you see the product? You see the lines is crispy. They are clear. Scalp is clean because it never gave bald, broke, brittle, real healthy hair. Yes. Shout out to Selena with the growing hands. Yes. Yes. Moving right along. Let me see who else is up here. Mariah the Scientist. Mariah the Scientist is getting her just due. I know a lot of people like to say she can't sing. I don't care nothing about that. Mariah stuck with the theme, and the theme works. She said, I'm fighting for love. She has a whole, like, military-inspired album rollout, and I'm loving it. Let me pull up Mariah the Scientist. I am loving it. A fan just went crazy. She got the girlies feeling themselves. I'm happy she dropped the album at the right time. This is the time we're closing out the summer. We're going into fall. In the fall, people want to be booed up. They want to drink their pumpkin latte spice whatever, right? The pumpkin theme. They want to be at the pumpkin patch. They want to go to Thanksgiving with that man and that woman. They want to be amongst the families. They want to integrate. The girls are getting engaged. The girls are getting engaged, okay? Women are finally letting those that want to be delusional, they're leaving them by the wayside. The girls are like, look, I like men. I like women. I like men. Whatever they're into, and they're taking out the program and they're looking to the people who benefit them. The girls are happy being alone, and I'm here for that. I'm here for that. I love it. I am here for Miss Mariah, honey. I love the rollout. She had Shelly. Shout out to Shells. She had Shelly in the promo video. She's been doing like all these, and I can't really show too much of that, you know, but all the promo with the military, whether it's like, I don't know if it's Navy, Army, I don't know what it is. But honey, she's doing stuff like that. The dog tags. She's doing it, and I'm actually happy for her. And she said, this is for the lovers, heart sold separately. I am here for it. The heart sold separately. It's a good album. It's a good body of work. Mama can write. I have to give her that. Mama can write. She can really write. See, number two. Number two. This is what I wanted to show y'all. Top albums, number 2. Yeah. She's out doing Off the Cheat and Gunna. Shout out to Mariah. Yes. Let me heart that. That is a good album. Heart Sold Separately. Baby, y'all are really working that album. The girls are doing a big one. Here's some of the lyrics she's posting. See, this is how you do a promo. The girls don't do it like this no more. This is bringing it back to the R's and B's. She said, want it back in blood I'm going to get. And still I pray for love instead of common sense. I was trying to live with it. You can say I'm uninterested now. Fool me once, I guess that's allowed. Baby, Rainy Days is a good song. Rainy Days is a good song. I have to give it up to Mariah. And she said, lovers, we up right now. She's excited. She's ecstatic because all her hard work, all her pain. If you know about Mariah the Scientist, you understand. Mama has been through it. Okay? Been through it. The girlies are sharing it because they feeling it. She's out with, she was singing. I saw her with Young Miami. She out with Queen Aisha. Look at Mariah, just enjoying herself. She's getting the love she deserves. Hearts sold separately. It is a good album. I like it. She looks good. She looks like a star. She looks like money. See, the money well spent. While y'all was worried about her saying, and my daddy's baby, you should have been worried about her putting in the work to make sure she put this album in. And she had all the tools, okay? Holding the ninja down while he in prison. Is that money in the chat? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Run the check up. Run the check up. And run the check up. It says, at a celebration of life. Here's a little something from the clouds. Ooh, thank you, DC Purple Diva. And prayers up to you and them. Prayers up to you and them. You have an admirer. He collaborated with me a few videos and saw you on a video we did. Who? Who is the admirer? Is he admiring me? Shout out to the admirers. We love to be admired. Okay? Admiration is such a sweet thing. Okay? We're in the season, honey. We're in the season. We're in the season. Let me go into, where did I see it? Where did I see it? I thought I saw something. Oh, Lord. Mama D and her granddaughter are going at it, honey. It is crazy. I'm not really going to say too much because it's none of my business. I'm not going to get into that. Because Mama D knows her son is who her son is. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Mama D knows Scrap is. And that's that. See, this is why Mariah the Scientist is doing so well. Let me show y'all. Let's get into it.
Even the fact that I do talk about him, they get mad about it, you know? And in this song that I have with Kali Uchis, I feel like I talk about it. It's like, you want somebody to understand. Everybody acts like they want love and they want love for other people. And it's like, realistically, if that were the case, people wouldn't be so judgmental about what everybody is doing. And I think at this point, I'm used to people scrutinizing my relationship. You know, it's almost like I expect them to do that. I also don't want it to have such a heavy impact on my opinion on him or us, to the point where it makes me not want to do it. I just want to be able to actively decide on my own if it's something that I want to do or not, or if it's something that's serving me or not serving me. And I think it's definitely been a process. But I like to talk about it. I feel like it's therapeutic to make music about it.
I told y'all, she ain't no dumb girl. Y'all think she dumb. She's stupid. She been played, baby. She is going to write about that relationship all the way to the bank. You understand me? And I ain't mad at it because the album is good. The album is good. I like it. I like it. This is the year of music. Are y'all seeing the girls that's getting back into the arts? I told you, when people are down and out, this is what we need to hear. And I love it. Yes, he's admiring you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I feel so good. I love to be admired. Yeah. Thank you. And y'all, can we get the likes up, please? And thank you. Please. And thank you. Okay. Let's go on to Sabrina Carpenter, a man's best friend. Can we talk? Sabrina Carpenter is doing big numbers. She's expected to do hundreds of thousands And I believe she's going to do it because she's talented. She's tapped in. Gym 21, you're not late, baby. She's talented. She understands in order to be in this business, you have to write about things that you see around you, you enjoy, and you could tell she is a student of the arts. Because, baby, when we saw her, let me bring up Sabrina Carpenter, honey. Remember when we saw her and I said, "Ooh, the white women are going to eat this up." And they are. I'm not mad at it. Sabrina, in my opinion, can do no wrong. You know, she's young, she's hot. She understands she has to put in the work. She is 26 years old. A lot of people feel like she teeters the line of what's appropriate, not appropriate. And I told y'all don't care what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. Her album is supposed to be coming out, I think, this weekend. This weekend coming up. A Man's Best Friend. Honey, look at this. Didn't we talk about this the last time? Look at this. The girls are like, how dare she do this? Listen, she is showing y'all, I don't believe your BS. Let me show you I don't believe your BS. She said, I don't believe the BS. Baby, y'all have 6 days. 5 days to be exact. Sabrina is showing y'all she done tapped into every problematic, well-behaved women don't make history, every problematic white woman she could. And I'm here for it. And the girlies are writing think pieces about it. They're doing TikToks. They're saying she's promoting this and that. Are you listening to the music, or are you mad because she's using the things that y'all claim you don't like, but you settle for anyways? I can't even get mad. I can't even get mad. See, she's doing her shout outs because she knows she's about to do big numbers. She knows she's about to do big numbers. Look at the fans. This is when I knew. I said, oh, mama is a star, huh? I get money, I'm a star. She was out there paying homage to the OGs. Sis is tapped in. It's giving old Hollywood glam. She knows how the women gave it up back then. And she knows that's exactly where some of y'all want to be. Y'all want to be oppressed. That's why a lot of y'all are upset. She dyed her hair blonde but kept her eyebrows brown. Oh, I love me a girl who tapped in, okay? I love a girl who is tapped in. She takes the pretty pictures. She takes the pretty pictures, and I love that she was paying homage to the OGs. Y'all get upset with that, but I do not. Short and sweet. Look at how they write the titles. Sabrina loves to be on top. Like, she is a magician. And I love a woman who's spellbounding. Okay? Shout out to Sabrina for doing big numbers. People are upset, but she got the fans engaged. She got the fans engaged. She knows what they want. She said, I'm going to do this right now while I'm hot. I'm going to do everything I want to do. Do it while I can. And on top of that, I'm getting these endorsement deals. I'm doing it so I don't have to work. Y'all better listen to her old interviews. She told y'all what it was. I like Sabrina's music. I do too. She don't bother me. She be on the charts. She be on the charts. At least she can sing. Y'all be mad. I don't be mad. At least she can sing. Y'all be upset because she taps into the male psyche and gets paid. You better understand how to get paid. Moving into Off Did You Eat? Offset. So Offset is getting rave reviews for Kiari, his self-titled album, and he has a few samples on there. He talks about his relationship with Cardi B, Belcalis, y'all know Belcanana, and as he should, he gets to talk about that. He should be allowed to talk about it. He's going through a divorce. He needs to make money. A lot of men are feeling the project. A lot of women are feeling the project. And so they got to the song where he was saying she don't cook. He's 50 to her too. I guess 50 bodies to her 2 bodies. He said he with a new girl who wears long hair, her real hair, not the laces. I think he did that for the red pillars. Offset is not stupid. He knows what the men want to hear. They need something to feel good about themselves. You know, he said it in a few interviews he did with some of her ops from the Joe Buttons, that he wasn't going to be dragging her. And then you have this. I feel like this. Cardi told us she don't cook, she don't clean. Let me tell you how I got this ring. She has chefs. You know, this mindset of certain men, it's like a delusion. It's like they want to be with a successful woman, but they want her to be domestic at the same time. Like, how does that work? I'm asking for me because I would like to know. You know, he wants her to cook meals, but can you imagine having to cook for somebody who cheats on you all the time? Was cheating since y'all got married? It was like, yikes. She literally did not tour for you. And this is why I say, if you have to choose between your relationship and the man, choose between the relationship and your work. Choose work. Work, especially if you're great at it, you're making a lot of money, you're breaking barriers, you're becoming the it thing. And I think he was comfortable when she was the hood rat and nobody liked her. It's when she became popular he couldn't stand. I don't think he liked her from the beginning. I've been very vocal in that. I'm happy he's having success with this album because he has children to feed, not just her children. He has children, plural. She went into that marriage knowing he had multiple kids. He's trying to take her to court for money. You know, he feels he's entitled to. There's a lot going on in that situation. So I'm not surprised. I just think it's funny. And after he is showing his real colors, he doesn't know it now, but he will later. He's going to feel the ramifications of not treating her the best, despite how she is to other people. She was really good to that man. She stood beside him. She got charges due to him. And this is why I say you can't go against yourself for a man, because you will lose every time. You will lose every time. It's sickening. So I hope when September 19th come, Cardi is prepared to put those emotions, those feelings in the music. Because he put his in his. You know, there's a lot of songs. I will say it's a balanced album. He did things for the men. He did things for the women. And you could tell he really worked hard on this album and this project. And I'm proud of him because, again, I don't have to personally like his actions to enjoy the music. So far of the album, Bodies is still the #1 song off of Kiari. But I like it. I feel like it's well constructed. The samples hit just right. You could tell they had influence over each other because you see the growth. Even though he was an artist first, you can tell her influence helps him a lot because she taps into a side of creativity he cannot. His visuals are better. Just the layout and just his presence in interviews, because he used to be hated it. I'm just saying. Hey, Ice Macchiato, my Saturday is going amazing. I hope that Saturday is going amazing. Can we get 50 likes, please, and thank you? Can we like the video? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I'm just saying. Yes, let me make sure I covered who I need to cover. Did I run through that pretty fast? I feel like I'm missing somebody. And then, yeah, we covered that really fast. Look at us. We did that. On a serious note, I think they both entered the relationship premature. Listen, he went over there to have the hip hop Beyonce and Jay-Z for the younger generation, and it just backfired because he didn't want to be married. And that's the sad part. Like, listening to his album, I don't have a problem with it. I don't have an issue with him wanting things. I just say, wow, he really tapped into that red pill side. He sounded like David Justice. You know, the girls were just dragging David Justice because they're like, you wanted the Halle Berry to be cooking for you. He said he felt like she wasn't motherly. That's why he divorced her. And I'm like, and then he was like, well, she proposed to me. And I said, see, Eric, listen, you cannot have embarrassment without men. Men are an embarrassment. Men are an embarrassment. It's just, embarrassment has men in it. Like, it's just so crazy. And I'm like, ugh. Again, I don't have a problem with him doing the music. I'm happy he's doing the music. The album seems pretty solid, right? Is he somebody I would go to listen to? No. Off the cheat is not my cup of tea, but I can be honest. I can give perspective. And y'all saw it. He's doing really well performance-wise. I think he's in the top 5 of albums, not just of hip-hop. He's in the top 5 of albums. And honestly and truly, if I have to rate it, I would put BX the Plug above him in Gunna's project. I just feel like it's well constructed, but I understand why people really like it and they're giving it rave reviews. And it's solid. Put your emotions in the music and let people take with it from what they can. I have to give it to these artists. They're doing that, and that's what I like to see. Don't be on the internet. I don't want to see you crashing out on the internet. Crash out in this song. Crash out in the song. I miss the days of when there was a mystique about people. Remember when Kanye West was going through it? He did 808s and Heartbreaks. I understood that album. I was really tapped into that album because I was going through a lot myself. My relationship wasn't working. I just felt like, oh my God. And then here comes Kanye West with 808s and Heartbreaks. And then, of course, Keisha Cole with her album, the second one. I think it was Heaven Sent. I'm not for sure. And then it was like the stars, it was like the music was saving me because I just really needed it. And then you had Rihanna, Good Girl Gone Bad, and it just, music was really good. And I feel like people are getting back into that. They're getting back into just making the bodies of work, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, I feel like people are getting out of that chart obsession, because back when I was young and listening to music, I was not obsessed with the charts at all. Like, you hit number 1, it is what it is. I remember when music was eclectic. They would play the top 100 in the club. And I'm not old. I just remember it. So when I see people who are way older than, God, listen, I was in the club early. When I see people who are a lot older than me talk about what it was like to be in the club, I definitely understand, because I remember that. I remember hearing, you might hear T-Pain, Plies, and then the Black Eyed Peas. You might hear Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, and then you'll hear Beyonce. It was just never ending, nonstop, and it was hot. And I'm just happy people are getting back to making bodies of work for whoever the audience is going to be. And that's how you have to be sometimes, because honestly and truly, you're not supposed to have the same fans. You're supposed to evolve as a musician, as an artist. Quincy Jones said that. Oh Lord, did he go red pill? No, he didn't go red pill, but I feel like he put some stuff in there for the red pillars. I mean, he's not stupid. He understands the internet. I think he's a streamer. That's why I would never propose to a man. Ooh, exactly. Hey, Natalia. Okay, it was authentic. Yes. Hello to the international and domestic bays. What is going on? On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate it? I would rate it a 7. I would rate it a 7 because for him to be from Atlanta, I wanted it to be more Atlanta. If you see what I'm saying, like more of that, because you know Atlanta is known for like crunk and Little John and the East Side Boys. I wish he would have did that because he came in Versace, Hannah Montana, mm, mm, mm. You know, things like that. I wish it was more of that, but I get it. I'm not mad at it. It's solid. On a serious note, they both entered. Oh, I saw that. Hey, the Bailey Bark Show. What is going on? But y'all, we ran through that. What are y'all thoughts on that? I'm going to be doing a video coming soon. We have to do this video. Do I want to do it live? Maybe. No, I'm gonna do an upload. I'm gonna do an upload because I feel we're gonna do a live. We're gonna do a live. Or maybe an upload. I feel like upload is better. But this is all I have for y'all. This is what's going on in the music tea. Thank y'all for tuning in. Remember, music is eclectic. Y'all don't have to like it. You can really love it. I feel like for me over here, we're going to talk about what we like. And I'm not going to say I dislike something because it's the wave to say I dislike something. No. I'm not going to say I like something because it's the wave to say I like something. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Because if y'all want my honest review, how am I being honest? I don't know. It's just crazy. But make sure y'all go check out these projects. I've spoke about a few people, a plethora of people. We talked about Mariah the Scientist. We talked about Offset. We talked about Ice Spice. And we talked about Sabrina Carpenter. And they all have projects either coming out or they're already out. And I think that's amazing. I think that's amazing. I do want to ask the chat one thing really fast. Do you feel like music is going back to being about the music and not the charts? Put a 3 in the chat if you agree. Put a 4 in the chat if you disagree. Put a 3 in the chat if you agree. Put a 4 in the chat if you disagree. Do you feel music is going back to being about the music and less about the charts? Put a 3 in the chat if you agree. Put a 4 in the chat if you disagree. Put a 3 in the chat if you agree. Put a 4 in the chat if you disagree. And to the Bay Squad, the replay bays, if you say whichever one, expound on it in the comments because I would love to see what y'all thoughts are. How did you get to that? Where are we going from that? Because I think it's so interesting. And besides, how else are we going to drive conversation? And I also have another thing on the post for the girlies. Is motherhood an award? What did I say? A reward? I said some other things, but check it out. 3, we didn't about a chart growing up. Ooh. And on that note, what are your thoughts, Space Squad? Comment down below. I gotta go. Bye, hoes.